चलो नमाज पढ़े, चलो नमाज पढ़े.
Inshallah, welcome to our new video. If you can remember, in the last videos we did the preconditions of Salah. Now we're going to be starting the fara'is, the compulsory actions in Salah. There are 7 compulsory actions in Salah. And today I'm going to be going through the first one, which is Takbir Tahreemah. Remember, Takbir Tahreemah was a precondition. It's also a farz, a compulsory action, and it is also a wajib, a necessary action as well. Now, Amir al-Sunnat on page number 115 in his famous book, Laws of Salah, he writes, if the Muqtadi says the word Allah of Takbir Tahreemah with the Imam, but utters the word Akbar before the Imam utters the same word, his Salah will not be valid. So make sure that when you are with the Jama'at, let the Imam recite Allahu Akbar complete before you say the word Allahu Akbar. If the Muqtadi finds the Imam in ruku and bends down instantly for the ruku, uttering the takbir, he finishes the takbir after he had already bent down to such an extent that his hands would touch his knees. If he stretched them, his salah will not be valid. So this is another very important thing. A lot of the time people, they say when with the Jamaat, because they hurry into the Jamaat because they don't want to miss one rakat. So what they do is say Allahu Akbar and straight into ruku. That is not the correct manner. Inshallah Azza wa Jal, this is the correct manner of joining the Salah with the Jamaat. So just imagine if the Imam Sahib is in Jamaat or is in ruku and you want to join in with the Jamaat, this is how you should join in. First of all, make your intention for the Salah you are offering, and then Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. So you don't do this Allahu Akbar and going to ruku. That is wrong. Allahu Akbar, and you don't have to fold your hands because you're not going to be reading anything. So Allahu Akbar and then Allahu Akbar into ruku. If you find the Imam in ruku, you haven't missed your Salah, or else you will have to repeat that Salah that you missed with the Jama'at. Now, you've seen the correct manner for joining the Jama'at. It's very important that we don't rush into this as well. And remember that if the Imam Sahib, basically this is the Imam Sahib and he is in ruku and you've just joined the Salah. If you meet the Imam, you say Allahu Akbar and then you say Allahu Akbar again and you meet him in the ruku position, that means you have not missed any raka'ah. Okay? But if you said Allahu Akbar and by the time you go down to ruku and say Allah, Imam Sahib's come up, then what's happened is you have missed your first rak'ah, and you have to, after the Imam Sahib's given salam on both sides, you must stand up and complete your rak'ah that you've missed. If someone is unable to pronounce takbir because he can't speak or loss of faculty of speaking due to any other reason, he does not have to utter it. For example, someone who sadly can't speak, then he just says Allahu Akbar in his heart. Another thing is that maybe there's some work going around, there's a lot of noise in the surrounding area. If you say Allahu Akbar but you couldn't hear yourself because of the noise around you, you just say Allahu Akbar. Even if you couldn't hear yourself, that will be fine. But a very common mistake people make is they lift their hands up and they don't even say Allahu Akbar, and they just fold their hands. Because you missed your Takbir Tahreemah to say Allahu Akbar, you have not joined with the Salah. You will have to repeat your Salah again. And remember, the correct words for Takbir Tahreemah is Allahu Akbar. And Alhamdulillah Azza wa Jal, we need to make sure that we say the word Allahu Akbar. If someone performs the first rak'ah ruku with the Imam, he will gain the sawab of Takbir Ula. So this is the first farz, first compulsory action in Salah. Make sure you learn it properly and make sure you pass this message on to others as well. Look out for the other videos that will be teaching the fara'is of Salah. Take care of yourselves. Assalamu alaikum.
बेनमाजी जहन्नम का हकदार है, बेनमाजी जहन्नम का हकदार है। भाइयों तुम कभी छोड़ना मत नमाज, भाइयों तुम कभी छोड़ना मत नमाज।